glasses. Okay, birdie. Alright. What is up, folks? Oh, we are in Act 3. We're doing stuff, man.
Here we go.
I'm gonna grab some more, Lumina. So... I did check something last night, because I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything already. Apparently the last combo attack is back on top of the monolith, so I would have never went back. Glad I checked. That is all I checked, so back to business. I think I'm gonna go ahead and finish up all the social link stuff, and then from there we'll just kind of explore the map. Or I could work my way there, I don't know. Let's see.
Here we go.
A lot of little stuff to fuck around with. Want to go that approach.
Flashing through the sky.
What is this? The Flying Casino.
Woohoo!
Is that a casino?
Yes.
Look at me. Yeah. Yeah, there. Huh. Yeah. Boy. Look at me.
Not that guy. Oh yeah, wasn't there supposed to be a casino that ends up down in town? Did that ever happen?
Nice.
Buddy.
Fate grindar. Roserito. Fate grindar. Roserito. Iracevo. Uma wila.
Gentlemen. That's all the casino and we got, huh? Oh.
Oh, Miguel.
What's up? Your casino. Alright. Quick.
Eh?
Joke about casinos and JRPGs or something. Alright. Let's go ahead and do the 2 little quests and then we'll come back and comb everything. One is Sanctuary River by Monica Station. Oh wait, I wanted to go to the top of the monolith.
Flash through the sky.
Oh yeah.
Hang on tight.
This guy was here. Let's grab this real quick for funsies. Just a monochrome, chromatic. Was I able to get to this guy earlier? Dude felt like bizarrely easy.
Hang on tight. Here we go.
I miss you. I don't have the right to miss you, but I do. I wish I could talk to you. Tell you. Fuck. I don't know what I would tell you. Just ask that you forgive me. Julie. Forgive me. I'm not a traitor. I'm not. I'm trying to save. I'm trying to save us all. But you're right. I am a coward. I'm a fucking coward. You deserved to know why, but I couldn't. I couldn't face you properly. Not, and still do, what had to be done. Papa believes you're Clair's creation, and even if you're not, we can no longer trust you. But I think you just wanted answers. Why? Why couldn't you just let it go? Why did you convince them to abduct me, interrogate me? No. Fuck, I shouldn't say that. You thought I was a traitor, you were doing what you thought was right, just like we are. I swear to you, I'm doing what's right. I should have known when you started questioning things that you wouldn't be fooled. But how could I even explain? You'd have thought I'd gone mad. Doppelgangers. Countless worlds. Man. But Papa's right. We can't take the risk. Too much is at stake. It had to be done. It had to. Clair already took our sister. If we want to save our family, our world, our people, we can't take any chances. And once we free Mama, she'll bring you back. It won't be forever. I promise. I promise. We deserve to live. All of us. We deserve to exist.
Interesting. Oh, quite a bit out of nowhere. Just like somebody in this world, you know?
Let's go.
Oh. How's this?
My turn.
It's a waste.
Ready to strike.
Who even is this guy, man?
You're outmatched. Maximum damage.
Damn, some level 29 gear. Where did that come from?
Julie,
Oh.
search and rescue. I know what I saw. He died. Fucking died. That attack destroyed half his torso. There's no walking away from that. But when I found him, he was unconscious but whole. His uniform was destroyed, yes, but his chest was merely bruised. He says the blast just missed him and it was chaotic during battle, so I probably misunderstood what I saw. Bullshit! Absolute bloody bullshit! He and his father keep saying the paintress is the solution, not the problem. But I don't buy it anymore. I think they're lying about what happened to Expedition Zero. Somehow, everyone else died, but they walked out without a scratch. It hurts to think he'd betray us. But nobody ever expects to be betrayed. His mistake, though. He's thinking his charm is sufficient to sell his lies. We'll take him tomorrow night. Claude, Louise, and Dion.
That was some context I needed.
Hang on tight.
Grab that real quick.
Flesh.
But I'm not trying to like explore these zones fully yet. Just kind of like fucking around. Trying to do other shit.
Hang on tight.
It's the Sacred River.
Flashing through the sky.
Ate gringo.
Nice.
Keep my eye out for the kids too. They're hard to see, especially when you're just busting ass. Let's knock this out real quick. I gotta do that boss in the ice place I'll leave behind too. Being such an important place, I'm surprised their capital's not like here. Gotta go pretty far to get here, man.
Haven't been here in a while.
The sacred river. Let's make haste. I don't want her to.
Manoko, eso que mabano for lazy, kelly warrior.
How did you even know I was here?
Naru poquito bemido. Rona que ta de otro continente.
Fair point.
Lukito menaru. Naru desejestraro.
It's a stupid rule. We should just bring them all back now.
Surimoto priva caos. Como coriza magistraro por plus. Como pumikira.
You leave me no choice then.
Oh no. Think twice, Minaka.
I have already thought about it thrice. Golgra, I demand a trial by combat.
Tu poquito revo.
Do I have to participate?
Please help me.
For Noko, then.
You'd be in trouble without him.
Kubarico femi.
How many times do we fight Golgra before I go fight her back in town?
Time to end this.
le squad sessione. Che leg de...
Oh, come on.
Like, damn.
You're just afraid of losing.
Minoko, please, shut up.
Che gadi da entertain me se... Bano, che robani.
I won't say thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
It's so good to hear your voice.
Hey, Noko. How's my favorite merchant?
Golgra, are you crying?
Teno.
Not yet, I'm afraid. We have a mission. Do you remember our expeditioner friends? They'll be happy to see you. They were very worried. Come, let's go back to camp. We found many treasures for you to trade.
Maro tura noko tu viraggio. Noko gani diva. Noko? Niborunak.
But I'm Noko's guardian.
I know you want to keep Noko by your side, but it's safer there. You'll see Noko when we get back to the village.
Wait for me. I'll be back as soon as I can.
The suit's pretty.
Bibito bosira.
He'll be fine. Better than with you, that's for sure.
That he will be. Thanks for helping. I never understood how Golgra got so freakishly strong.
I could take Golgra by myself.
I will never show you weakness ever again.
Come on. Let's get back to camp.
He could, because he did. They meme it, but it'd be true.
Nice.
Those look like the little things you shoot. They're not. Oh, my allergies going. Paul, I've been crazy out there at work. Some of the places.
Comment oui, la fosse est mat ou mal.
What the fuck? Something I'm not gonna have the money for.
Time to end this.
Omikira, c'est vous.
Why is everything so pricey in this game? Gee, Lord. I bought 2 new things, right? Where's the other one? One more speed with him. As long as he's over, he's at 50 crit, he's fine. Energizing turn's pretty pricey.
I know for me.
Yeah, man, I don't know. It's like, you just want to get all the stuff. You gotta grind in cash. Hard. What's up, Redless? Like, I don't need these upgrades. It would just be like, a want. Maybe stun boost, Imperium. Double burn could be okay. Oh, double burn would save a lot, actually. Of points. This is actually a big one. Need to come back. Be worth losing a little speed on him. I gain almost 20 to 30 Lumina. This is like the most expensive one he's got. It's like all the way back here. I guess we'll go fight stuff in that ice place just real quick. Grab some cash. Pick that up.
You okay? At least Noko is safe and can begin readjusting.
Every time he returns, he is slightly changed. I mourn the loss of who he was before, but he's still there. My old mentor. Thank you, my friend.
Your bub.
So,
You're really in.
can't rely. Well,
Noko always said that he didn't mind waiting in the queue. Why were you so adamant about bringing him back sooner?
there was never supposed to be a queue. Verso wanted us to experience the excitement of new beginnings. He gave us the gift of the river. Why shouldn't we use it? Noko found me after the fracture. Noko raised me, taught me, protected me. It's my turn to protect him. That's how it works. He took care of me. Now I take care of him. Except I can't.
Because of me.
I know why you're doing this. And I know how it might end. I'm not gambling on tomorrow.
Noko. Why help me then, if...
For Verso. And for you.
My friend.
Verso gave us many new beginnings. He would have wanted a new beginning for you too. You deserve a new beginning. If you want one. Every one of us does. Now come over here and let's snuggle.
Little Spoon.
Obviously.
Just Beast. Alright, let's go get some money so I can buy that. And then we'll go get combo attack too, since I know where that is now. We'll beat some shit up here we never beat up before. Any upgrades? Beat up a fair few guys here. Yep. The legend itself. Then we do the rest of the social links, and then I'm just gonna explore the world and chill out. Pretty big area though. I don't know if I should kill everybody I see. I don't know if it's they have a chance of dropping something special or if that particular fight has a first time drop kind of thing. There's a boss guy I want to fight here. That I didn't fight before. He's probably easier than the guy I did fight, but it is what it is. Kind of deciding if I'm gonna do the Quake Marathon right after this, since Doom is in a week, and then start 100 line. I feel like it's probably the best call, really. Quake Marathon won't take long, like I said. I don't think I'll do the expansions or anything. Let's leave it play Lost Plays. There you got the setup. I do have Spigot in 1 and 2 now as well. The long RPGs keep building up. Take this setup.
Time to end this.
This guy. Seems unique. But I might have actually just fallen one of these. Chromatic.
Let's have some fun.
That's 1 AP on applying burn. Oh, we need that. More things to equip. Almost got the money I need to. That was the main thing I wanted to come here for, but there was other guys I've not killed before. And there was a little dude, a little nut dude.
Good flavor, man. Peach.
Hey, Ben. Get it again. Red Bull in like a couple weeks, I feel like. And withdrawals. So there's the endless tower too, which doesn't seem to actually be endless from what it seems like.
Let's have some fun.
I'm not doing Xenoblade X. Unless that's your list. We just happen to have very similar lists. I've already done Xenoblade X. I don't need to remaster. Only remastered games I'm playing or shit I've not played or stuff that I have like a super affinity for. And have boatloads of time. I would say I have an affinity for Oblivion, and it's still out of my ballpark right now. I like comparing stuff, and while it was rough doing the 1,000-Year Door one, I thought it was cool. But Xenoblade X, I just don't have I think Xenoblade X is pretty mediocre, so I don't really care too much about even playing it again, let alone I respect what Xenoblade X is. I think the scales are cool. I think the open world mech thing is pretty neat, but it's really like an okay game. The shitty story. The systems that are not a difficult game, but bloated systems. It's completely focused on exploration, but honestly just doesn't feels a little too checklisty for me. Better than like a, say like a Ubisoft thing, but yeah, it just can't be arsed.
Maximum damage.
Yeah, I mean, Etrian Odyssey, the remake of Etrian Odyssey 1 is what he's talking about, EOU. I want to do that. Yeah, super short list is like Suikoden 1 and 2, 100 line, the rest of this, the Quake marathon I would like to do before Doom the Dark Ages next week. All three Quake games I'm going to play and Doom will probably take less time than this game did, but yeah. Revenge of the Savage Planet's coming out here soon too. I thought the first one was a cute little like kind of more quirky, kind of like a Betrayed Prime, but like not as good. Kind of more like a goofy, kind of picking up resources type of Betrayed Prime sort of deal. I had enough fun with it, I'd give it a go. But yeah. Also, I mean, they'll probably send me Sanabi at some point here too, which seems good. I'd like to do that. Citizen Sleeper 2's always been high on the list since it came out. I just need to get to it. Yeah, I mean, if I had infinite time, I would do like Xenoblade X and shit. And then after that, I might end up hooking up a month of PS Plus for Night Rain. Do Night Rain for a few days. And soon, at that point, I'll probably gotta be going on that 2-week trip.
Let's have some fun.
Maybe we'll get like a small stream when I'm out of country, but probably not. I'm probably just gonna be like a very rare couple weeks with no stream. It'll make it all the sweeter when I come back. For myself. Always enjoy streaming, so that'll be going from one good thing to the return of another good thing for me. Yeah, I'll probably do same difficulty I usually do on Doom. I played them all on Ultraviolence usually. Oh, I just never found these. Jesus, dude. Oh.
Ready to evade.
She just keeps going, man.
I'm ready. I'll do it.
She's done that easy one, yeah. You know, learn the timing on not obviously the entire attack, but just a single one. Like they all like the timing is like as soon as the circle like disappears pretty much, but some of them have like a delay in between each one.
Ready to evade.
That one takes a bit to come out, man. Some of them come in at a rhythm, but then some are like delayed, so it's really you just have to like stare at the move and the audio and go for it. Yeah, the flip-flopping around's definitely annoying, but the problem is audio cues can be shit too. It kind of just depends. Like sometimes they'll have these like swoosh sounds and they'll be like 2 full seconds off of the attack. So there's not like a kind of like a in Sekiro where there's like a preset kind of like timing for a lot of attacks. Like if you see the red in Sekiro, you generally are safe to go ahead and probably start doing it. And this, it's like the audio cues can be a consistent strategy when you figure it out, but it's not consistent between each fight. It's definitely better than audio, but this is like this one's more visual, I'd say.
I'll do it.
one, even if you missed the first one. The audio can help on this one for sure, but it's just a lot of hits, very tight. Like right there, it's like it did the pshoo, and then it like was an extra like split second. They're just not consistent. Going too fast is always the problem in this, but I mean, you try to delay some of them and you're gonna miss them, right? So you have to know which ones to go.
I'll do it.
Jump
I'll
one's
do it.
always a pain. He gets one too. I'm a pacifist. I got rewarded for it too. Just got their goofy outfits on. Yeah, the camera, I would say generally is fine in this, but having the ability to turn it off, like the shake and the camera panning is good, because there are some attacks that I feel like they care more about how cinematic it is than the tells. Generally though, it's been pretty good. I mean, I've stopped parrying like a dozen hours ago, but I guess I can't say on every fight. But yeah. Like when they have a shot that does like this, but then the camera's also panning, or the camera's like worm's eye view from 20 miles away and it's like a ground, like little swell. Like, bro, I ain't seeing that shit, man. It's not happening, man. to the mess with the big ice guys, man. How to get up there now? Well, not those guys, but didn't notice them. Different big ice guys. We'll see if I have time or want to spend $10 or $15 on playing Night Rain, though. I'm interested more in the discussion of it, and it looks kind of just like some silly fun. But more just like, you know, FromSoft mixing it up and in a way that almost feels more like kind of finding out like what little cash grabs they can have, or is it just a bit of goofy fun? And it's just like, I mean, that's all it is. I mean, or both. I mean, it could be both. That's fine. We'll just have to see. But I don't know. We'll see. If I don't feel like I have time, even though I've got it locked on gameplay, I could always change it. It's not like that's a huge deal. I have such a backlog. Even if I miss release timing for something, it's hardly the end of the world. I mean, what else is coming in the next few months that isn't like Nintendo shit? Death Stranding. After Doom. And it's crazy that Xbox puts all their fucking games out within like weeks of each other. Like they advertise this heavily, Oblivion's like a few days before, and then like a week or two after is like fucking Doom. I don't even have the rest of the year. I know Summer Games Fest is coming soon. Maybe they wanted to get ahead of that. I don't know. Probably not, but.
Cut him down.
Stall him. Okay.
Let's carve a path. Cut him down.
Let's say I fought her. Possible I didn't kill any of the big ice guys.
My turn. Oh well. Cut him down.
Jesus, 470k, I don't even have the fucking boost equipped yet. Yeah, I should equip that. I don't have that many Illumina points, but it's not that expensive either. Always take it off later. I don't know if headshots change anything with her.
You're outmatched.
Let's get the little dude here. Damn, I'm good at that virtual keyboard. Where's virtual piano? Is there some mimes up top too? There might have been, I don't know.
It's locked on you.
Let's cover path.
There's a little damage here, but it's okay. I lost the 50% from my shields. Ain't gone.
Your turn to shine.
Time to end this.
Moi? Moi, Luna? Moi? For me? And we'll see how extensive this endgame is, though. I mean, there seems to be quite a bit. I could just go straight to the end of the game pretty much as soon as the act started, but I feel like that'd be kind of lame. Since there's like a whole world, you get flying, I can dive underwater now I've not messed with. I'm just hoping there's like more context for the story to kind of give you a bit more to chew on before we get to the end. And I've already been told there's no like hidden ending requirements or something, which is kind of disappointing, really. I mean, maybe they want the ending stuff to just be linear, which was totally fine, or choice based, but we'll see what happens. Just like leaning into the exploration and finding some stuff. I mean, it could just be more context and informs your final stuff. Or they just want it to be more gamey, exploring around kind of crap. If they kind of hinted at more of the nature of the place, or like something beyond it just being like a creation. Whether that means some kind of full separation or something beyond, or some piece of Versa in there that's a little bit more in your face. Maybe that'd be cool. I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'd want there. So I think they could handle the end pretty strongly, but I also think it could be like
let's carve a path.
could be kind of a wet fart. Like I said, it's not a situation I haven't seen before, but I kind of like sort of some of the build-up and the emotional tone they're going for. Now, I'm not like really emotionally like involved. Not that it's like a bad thing, but but I do think it has like the ability to pull on those, tug on those the right strings, I guess. Which kind of be an interesting, non-traditional sort of ending. We'll see though.
Let's carve a path. Time to end this.
Your turn to shine.
George. I think for the most part though, I mean, it's just a nicely paced, pretty good playing, pretty good sound, and kind of ride. Clean story. Like, are there moments where it's like it could really be pushing it to the next level? Maybe, but it's one of those where it's just kind of like just solid. There's not really much like big issues or anything. There's nice ideas, really clean execution, and I heard somebody say it's kind of like all fluff, no, not all, no fluff, no bullshit, just kind of like, you know, just kind of lean. That's a pretty good way of putting it. I think that's what kind of helps the pace and shit. They price pointed it that way, which is weird. This game does not feel like a budget game. Like $50, kind of like budget price point thing. They must have just been like really used to charging like the Ubisoft price or something.
Cut him down.
Or maybe they figured that would be what would get people interested, man. mean, there's plenty of like $10 indies that like feel like they're no fluff, that just kind of go for a long time. And, yeah, sometimes it's just like integrity, being cool, wanting people to play the game, all that kind of crap. Rail off. No. 30 points, all those levels. Here though. I go back and buy that thing. Then we will check out some more shit. Yeah, I wonder if they'll do another game in the Clair Obscur universe, or if they're gonna kind of let it be its own deal and move on. I mean, you could see it either way, right? I mean, you get big success after branching off and throwing the dice on, you know, a genre that some people say might not be, or a gameplay style that some people might say is like, you know, hard to have success in, and then, you know, actually do it. Like, do you just double down, do another round, or has he had success, or maybe just enough? Maybe as artists they want to do something else. I mean, who knows? A little less speed, but oh wait, not very enough. Double. I gained like 40 Lumina points back, so while it's like a bit of a downgrade in some ways, it's such a big upgrade in other ways. Alright, so now let's go get the extra combo. And then we start, well, no, then we're gonna go find the other Axion and climb the tower where Leash is. To do the rest of, the social links, and then we'll go explore random shit.
Flash through the sky.
I'm just kind of ignoring shit for now. I'm gonna say that's where we're supposed to be going. I'm gonna do this for. I forgot to update my drivers. Maybe I should do that real quick. Nah, that's fine. I will do it before we do something like the Endless Tower or some shit. I don't even know if the driver updates will fix it. I just would have to cut the stream and all that. I feel like right now. I was working. I was chill a little bit. I think Doom the Dark Ages is Unreal Engine 5? I thought they switched engines. Which I was worried at times. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to run it. I'll be able to now. I do want to go in there.
Flash through the sky. Flashing through the sky.
Didn't have to walk through this part. How would you ever assume you would need to come back here? I was worried when I looked up combo skill too that I just was like gonna spoil something, but that something just spawns in our place. It's kind of goofy. Because I've gone back to boss locations before for that very reason, and there was nothing. So this is just unique. I just really wanted to see the full build, or you know, the full combo build sooner rather than later. It's the right call, Jesus. This is like the only place you can fast travel into. Yeah, I still need to watch this guy's second phase. Apparently just busted right through it. Greetings, bastard. Whoa!
Ready to strike.
I already knew the name. We've seen this mob before. It's not chromatic. Mr. Name, Mr. fucking name.
Time to end this.
Pretty tanky ammo for man.
Your turn to shine.
Cut him down.
Does he get like more turns to go with this?
Cut him down.
Like 174 burn. Or how much damage that was. I didn't show it. More attack. Even more speed on this one too. What the? More speed, more attacks. More. Why is 3 worse than 2? Weird. Whoa. Whoa. More speed. Cost of all of our defense. Yes. Which one is the one where you start with Rush? Pretty sure that was one. Oh. I guess you could end media res and then do the rush. It says below 50%. Does that count? Below being at 50? liquidy sound in the back. Oh, it just makes me think of paint. I guess it's all supposed to be paint-like, but that's the intent. They're supposed to sound kind of funky.
Hang on tight. Flashing through the sky.
I guess we could hit this up because it's right here. La Candice. This is different. Thought this was the one paint there. Excuse me, I'm next in line.
Flashing through the sky. Hang on
I
tight.
think we're able to get to this. There's my
Flashing through the sky.
어디 그린다.
Isle of the Eye. Whoa. No, I said we'd go straight for the social link shit, but I mean we can knock a few of them as long as I can like mentally remember which place we've been and then kind of comb the rest of it. But areas off the main continent, I don't think it'll be hard to remember and hit up. A lot of cool little side areas. Gimmicks happening. Not the first eye I've seen. The other ones were on the Mask Island.
You're outmatched. Let's carve a path.
Just a shooty guy. The shootsman, if you will. dude over there. Chromatic, but I don't know if you get something for like fighting all the chromatics, or if it's just more of their own inherent usefulness is all you care about. It saves when you shoot these. I have to wonder if you find them all, if something happens. Thing is, there was some on the other island, and I couldn't make the shot on those. Like, one of them worked, but the other one just, even though it was another eye like the first one I blew up, it just didn't have it. It wouldn't let me hit it. No, I was shooting right at it. I have to assume someplace called the Isle of Eyes that would be more important than blast the eyeballs. And the game isn't afraid to have something be a little bit more arcane as far as secrets go, so should respect it on that angle. On that front. First. I think we've heard this song once before, but I like the kind of rewind reverb thing going on. Kind of ethereal feel.
Ready to strike. Cut him down. Cut him down.
More basic attack is nice. Oh yeah, I was wanting to spoil a bunch of games yesterday because I think the plot twist in this is interesting, and there's a lot of stories and games that have done it. I feel like it's probably something that some people don't actually see that much, because it's not like ultra common, but it might be more common than people think, because there's some stories that kind of like deal with a similar kind of like fake world thing, but with like a different context, right? Like it could be like a simulation, it could be like in your head, you know, some kind of insanity shit. It could just be like things you see are not real despite you being in like reality, that kind of shit. Storybooks, coma dreams, fiction becoming reality, and all that kind of crap. Yeah, no, it's common, but it's like I feel like, and while it's kind of like used in like lame shit as like a meta kind of little twist to just be like, whoa, isn't that crazy? If you don't really like play a lot of shit, you don't read a lot of shit, or watch a lot of shit, you know, it probably still has a novelty because it is cool. It's a cool idea, you know, an existential crisis. What's bigger than every, you know, your own reality being like questioned, right? But I think there's a lot to dig into with the. Is what's more interesting about it. Not really wearing out its welcome too much. Can be like a cool aesthetic, how it's tied into like personal character stuff, and how that kind of gives like a shitload of symbolism to like what's going on without needing to like explicitly say shit. You know, like they've said these islands stand for like their parents, all that crap like that. It's like little stuff like that. But yeah, I've seen games handle that with more or less grace, and kind of curious where they'll go on it. It definitely has like the air of like an emotional, like somewhat symbolic, but also kind of, you know, like there's meaning everywhere kind of thing. It's trying to have that kind of like sad tone to it too, because it's about like a tragedy and a family and all that stuff. But we'll see if it just kind of is like going for that, or if it can really just kind of be like, damn, you know, hit something, or maybe do something that's like.
Hang on tight.
Kind of goes at that idea and gets at something like human or some kind of message or just some kind of interesting theme, even if it's like a more downer, like grim thing. That'd be cool to see them kind of actually have something there, and it's not just like a novelty thing. It feels like they do have something, but I'm curious if it'll be like just a multiple endings, like take it how you will thing. They have like a hard, like this is the ending, or like true ending thing. We'll see. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like it feels like it could have like a really kind of spicy, like different kind of.
Flashing through the sky.
A story thing going on, but something with some heart, some souls, but not just trying to be like pure entertainment. There's some stuff like that that's got like some bite, that's just trying to be interesting, or at least like novel, or just.
Here we go.
But at the same time, kind of.
Hang on tight.
Like a strong through line that doesn't have to spell it out, also, too, if that makes sense. There is a lot of haircuts. Oh, fuck.
Flashing through the sky.
I respect that. I don't like most of them. I think most of them look ugly as hell, but I respect it, bros.
Here we go.
Already done the crows.
Hang on tight. Hang on tight.
So they have strong characters. I don't think they all have like strong arcs, but they have like good dialogue and they're like well characterized, right? You're interested in what they're saying. They don't talk too much, and when they do talk, it's interesting. I think Versa is probably the most interesting character by like a country mile. It's like a fucking eco cutscene, man. This Shadow Colossus. I played that so many times, but that's always.
Another axon. How did it get so large?
She wasn't always this tall, but she's obsessed with reaching the stars, so...
Papa and his parables.
Parables?
He never paints just to paint. Everything has to have layers and layers of meaning and purpose. Everything's a lesson.
What's the lesson with this one?
Hope.
Lizzie. My sister's at the top.
And Papa knows I have vertigo.
I think they kind of play with it, right? Because the whole thing is about like art, but you know, is it more than just like a vehicle here for like a fancy story about family? Or
She who grasps.
is art itself? Is there some messages about art? I mean, it could be. It doesn't have to be like a single thing. It could just be about all of that, right? It's good storytelling, yeah. Like there, they kind of like play with the idea of where it's like you could just make art because it's fun or it's interesting. It doesn't always have to be symbolic or caked with meaning. I mean, that's where you get into like pretentiousness, different kinds of like art with different
I
intentions.
hate climbing.
You just want to make like a cool game about jumping or something that's just got like an interesting blend of colors. It doesn't have to be like deep. I mean, that's kind of supposed to be part of the beauty of it, I guess, right? Interpretation. It's down here, man. This is cool. This is all side shit. Everything you see today until the point I go back to Lumiere is side shit. Yep, just skip it. It's fine. Nice, clean 20-hour campaign. Better get back to Assassin's Creed or something. It's like a shortcut. I just feel unique. Music. Still can't believe they just pop off with some of the songs. I was watching somebody do a little bit of expert, some parts I've already seen. We've heard this song, I think of it. Maybe it's a remix, but like some of those songs that'll just be like one trash mob that are like sick. I don't know if it's just like songs maybe the artist just had done and they just wanted it in their game or what, but kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know if we'll get all the feet. I mean, I could look up like a list later.
Time to end this.
I don't need like 100%. I just want to see stuff. Cute that when you're damaged there's blood all over you, but when everybody has Nvidia or has equipped and you're just always at half health, you guys are pretty much just having a permanent blood splatter on them in every cutscene. A little goofy. That is what it is, man. That's cool. This is one of the more special looking zones. Sometimes some of the places will look like really nice, but I don't like feel much from them. They'll just be kind of like just good looking areas just to run through, artsy areas, right? Which is totally fine, but sometimes there's like an either through story or through like an obstacle or a build up to get to a place that kind of adds a little gravitas to the place. I mean, also just kind of like walking through them, right? Definitely not like a slide or anything, but it's just kind of how it is. Right? Yeah, I mean, this is I get a bit more of a feel of this. A lot of it's the tunes too. I think the music's been really good. It's been really clean, but there are times where I'm just kind of like, there's some of the best songs and some of the more unique shit. I feel like it's underplayed a little bit, or it just isn't just like evocative enough for me. And maybe that's just a personal taste thing. The soundtrack is like excellent, so it's hard to really say anything weird about it. But I feel like most of the big moments and most of like the exploration and the overworld tends to be like kind of like not like, I don't mean in like a typical way, but yeah, a little bit more orchestral with the the similar kind of like kind of downer sort of female vocals and stuff, and it's good, but I do kind of wish there was like a little bit more volume to the running around parts like this. Put the cool music center stage, and I wouldn't say the game has like trying to stay like a consistent feel on all the music. A bit, there is like a tone to it, but for how many cool songs you can point to in this, I do wish that kind of stuff was bleeding in a little bit more often instead of just in these like little bits here and there that are really awesome. I mean, otherwise the bass line's still really nice. Like I'm literally talking about like bar gold, polished or not polished kind of vibes, not like, it's just like shit versus good or something. But it's just like, I'll play some stuff and it's just like, I'll just like really be fucking into it, like really feeling it. I don't think I have many moments like that in this, but I always want to come back and play some. Always interested, always impressed by shit. I'm just not like, it's one of those games where it's like everything's just really fucking good and really clean, but not much is like, it's like that extra blast for me. Some of it is, and I really respect it as like a higher production value thing trying to do turn-based. That's totally different. I got nothing but fucking crazy respect for it. It's weird to kind of thread that needle, what I'm trying to describe, I guess.
Are they trying to fix things or break things?
She who grasps the sky. They're jealous. They wish to destroy her work. Pull her back to the ground.
Is this part of the parable?
Everything is.
Nice.
It's kind of like the combat, where it's like really fun combat because there's like an actiony element to it, and you can make really cool OP builds and stuff. But it's not like ultra tight. It's not like super like It's like
good stuff.
Like there's UI issues, and while you can go buck wild, it's like the need or. stuff like the weapons and like having like the stats on certain things and the scaling are kind of at odds with like free flow, like swapping between stuff for builds. They also don't want you in menus too much, which I respect, but then it's also like that's kind of where buildcraft is, and so it's like that's not really like a problem. It's kind of hard to say, because I mean back then there'd be a bunch of like unwieldy games that just did stuff, and that was like where the charm was, and you'd find the fun, or you know, the unevenness of it all. I think like in Oblivion even, right, for a recent example, recent remaster, but where there's just like scuff, but you could just do like goofy shit, and that's just kind of like the fun of it. Right? That's why a lot of people like, you know, like Eurojank stuff. It tends to be more about like systems and just doing things, and you know, maybe not always polished, but it gives it kind of like a fun. And this, that's kind of like goes with the pace argument, or not argument, conversation. It's like there's no real fat fluff kind of stuff. Not in the sense for me that like everything's really like perfectly tight. It's just that it's always like focused on just being kind of interesting and fun. Even if that, you know, you could make an argument that sometimes it could be like bolted up a little bit. It's like, it's hard to really give it any shade. At the same time, I'm not like psychotic about it. It's a weird, I don't know exactly how I feel on that. It's a weird thread to the kind of there. Can we go up this? I think we did. I think a good comparison point is kind of what it's trying to sort of be, like a cool, fresh JRPG of, you know, back in the day, right? Like, you could point like Parasite Eve or something, right? It did something really different, a different kind of setting, action combat that's like not really many people have done that exact flavor in that kind of RPG setting. I kind of had a feel, but like you could point at it and like find all sorts of like scuff shit, and you know, it's like a 20-hour, 30-hour RPG, right? So it's got a similar kind of focus and stuff. I'm not saying these games are like exactly the same, but just kind of like those complaints are there. It doesn't really like matter too much. Well, in that case, I feel like Parasite Eve has some things that are like so cool that I still remember and think about it. Because there's those games too where it's like, or those pieces of art, I guess, where it's like, you know, it can have like Dragon Guard's a great example, where it has like all sorts of issues, but it just has that sauce. So that's something, even if it's like really personal or something, that just makes it ultra memorable. The sum of all its parts kind of deal is the big deal. On this one, I don't know. This one a sum of all its parts kind of game, or more of just like a super clean kind of game. I feel like this one's just kind of like I said, just clean. But it does still have some elements that I like. Not just like a by the numbers kind of thing. That's kind of what I mean by the story. I think could be like really cool. They could do something that's kind of got like some bite to it if they want. We'll see where they go. about it. I think it's a really interesting game. I like it a lot, respect it a lot. Yeah, there's those little vibes, little feels. There's stuff to dig into, right? I mean, it doesn't just start and stop, but hey, this is real good, and that's the fucking end of it. As far as industry convo goes, missed some shit there. Are these gonna go back down? That's a cool zone. I think maybe that's one big thing. It's like, how does this game interweave gameplay into its like art and its like visuals and stuff? And I mean, JRPGs don't always do that, right? Sometimes it's just extremely awesome atmospheres or vibes to kind of go with a detached kind of gameplay system. Or maybe one that works well, it just kind of depends. This area's got a lot of fun. We're gonna have some progression in the music. Cool. I really wish it was louder. And what I mean by that is I think I wish the combat was quieter. I kind of have to balance it towards that. And the game feels like it's balanced towards people who don't care about their ears. Some games will have like an equalizer, compressor kind of thing for like different midnight mode and all that crap.
Ready to strike.
Smack, that does it again. Sniper. I don't know, it's one shot at 200%. It does increase your damage on your second go around, I guess. I know for 15 it's worth it. At that point I might as well put the first hit, does a shitload of damage thing too on. It doesn't do massive. Why do I not have burning shots equipped? Sometimes you'll swap, pick those, and this is kind of what I mean by one of the only like actual, maybe real kind of, I wouldn't even say failures, but and there's probably UI stuff. Loadouts. I appreciate like when you swap these things, they let you keep them equipped, but there's so many of them that just favoriting them isn't like enough because the stats are tied to them. You'll swap some in and out for stats or just to master them, but then that'll swap what's equipped. And if you're on like a harder difficulty, or if you like have a very particular setup, some of those are gonna like get turned off and turned on, and there's just like a point where if you don't really need to mess with it, you just don't really want to fuck with it because it's just kind of a pain to walk back through these. Like, which one did I need? Which one's disappeared? You know, I feel like there probably could be like a little bit more easy system. It's far from like the most cumbersome thing I've played in a game. Like, it ain't a big deal, but it's something, I guess. Oh, first strike, you get like an extra. He tends to be the quickest guy here no matter what, so it's kind of nice. You could do augmented first strike and then first strike. You'll get a big first hit. But the first hit is like just opening jot gravy shit. It's like, not gravy, but just kind of like building stuff. I was like, I could do that, but I feel like that's like really far down the list. No, I don't have burn affinity. It's because I equipped it and then it got unequipped. 25% more damage. Draining Cleanse is good. Except I don't know if it fucks with inverted, so I'd rather not mess with my damage right now. That's good if you're trying to keep them weak. I do feel like roulette's probably a... So, this would suck a little bit if you're trying to like perfectly kill off dudes for max AP. Like I kill this guy, and I leave 1 AP for this guy to shoot him, so I get the AP back off and that kind of thing. But for a boss fight, this is just like, I don't, 25% overtime, guaranteed damage up, or 50. I don't know the math on it, but because it's either 50% or 200. So it's like 100 is just normal, so you're getting minus 50 or plus 100 half of the time, and so it's like, well, half the time you're dealing quite a bit more. That kind of like evens out to like 150 generally net, or like 125 or something, but the thing is that would work with this build probably better than almost any build because it's not about one big hit, but my auto attacks do hit quite a bit, so maybe I would actually prefer not. But then again, I don't know. Could be worth it. Generally doesn't have to be like that careful. And if it's a net upgrading. Sometimes I just want to use a chroma elixir to save. I'm worried about crashing. The problem with toggle sprint. This shit. You can still like barely touch the stick. Get like kind of more control.
Good stuff.
Huh, Picto's already owned. Converted it. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Maybe if you've gotten it twice, that's just the highest it'll ever be. How big is longer spell? 29? Maybe that's max rank for these. I think that's a cool way of doing it. Like have them be unique to find, but have like a couple extra of that. If you find
that will
2 out of 3, you're gonna get it leveled up. But you know, there's an extra one there where you get some money instead. And I mean, you know, maybe some people prefer it just to be like pure unique. That's fine too. There is stuff like that. But I mean, it essentially is. I mean, you can't upgrade them any other way. So it's like, well, you either upgrade them by finding at least 2 of them, or you just kind of like just get the Picto. I think it's a clever thing to do. I think you still get something. You can still have like the build. You get a bit more of an upgrade, a bit more freedom, a bit more options. Yeah. Actually explore a little extra amount. Because you also can just decide to do it for stats. End of the day, I mean, you know, you want stats and a Picto that costs a shitload. Like double burn, costs 40 to use. I just gave myself back probably like 30 cost because whatever I replaced it with was like 10 before that. So.
Nice.
And money's a good one in this because it's like, god damn, man, there's so many things to buy. Not all of them are terribly necessary, but
You're outmatched.
Yeah, comfy is how I would describe, in a way, classic JRPG kind of, not even classic, just the JRPG kind of formula. As you kind of explore stuff, you calm everything, you know, you feel like you've grabbed all sorts of shit, usually soaking in some kind of atmosphere, letting like a nice story kind of slow roll, building up your characters and shit. I mean, that can be an intense experience, but there's also something about the length and the build up that I kind of find to be kind of chill. Gradient charge on base attack. This keeps fucking up. God, we're still getting more luminous, man. It just keeps needing more. Never ending. Because that was his big thing, is he was never going to get a gradient. Now, technically, he could get a gradient after... It's 15% per base attack? Now, does that mean every hit? If it's every hit, he could get one. Not on his first go around, but his second go around. You get 60% per touch. You get 120%. And then you could get another 60 the next turn. I don't think he could get up to his 3 without 5 turns. Nothing to survive that so far, but hey man, being able to use a single one would be cool. I don't remember what he has. Although, they said you could use a gradient, but the thing about the gradient is you can use it for free, but I don't think you can use it for free and also use your second turn. I think this game, and maybe I'm just wrong, I mean, it didn't work with one of his abilities that gave him another turn, but I think it only lets you have one free turn. So if there's multiple things that have free turns, it kind of cuts you off. I kind of wish that limitation wasn't there. There's not many other limitations anyways. So all it means is I just won't use gradients on him, and I'll just do the basic attack, because there's no way the gradient would do as much damage as the basic attack. Unless I got the level 3 one, probably. Okay, we checked that, but there's other shit over here. Is the roulette worth it? It's really hard to tell. It should be technically worth it.
An advantage.
But maybe with the formula, it's like possibly not. What do the people say? Wait, I need to save. Chroma to save. I feel like it is, like, it has to, like, be optimal. That's what I care about. I couldn't get a vibe. It's probably. I think if you're doing like a big attack build, it's probably not worth it. Because it's too risky. Because you could have like, you know, 100 hits to set up your one big attack. And the big attack rolls half and you just are fucked. It's like mine is like mostly consistent damage. I should be getting that 25 to 50%, whatever the fuck. Extra damage across the board safely. There's more going on down there. The question is, can I go back? Am I gonna just get like sent down at some point? Maybe there wasn't anything down there and that was crazy. Let's go double check. Maybe there's not actually anything, it just looks like there is. Probably the case. Because it just looks like there's pathways, but I don't think there actually is pathway. I don't see any enemies or loot. This looks like a huge flat area. I don't know though. I mean up here there's like literally nothing. One coming up. Let's move on. Cool zone, especially for a side show. Unfill. Any less spicy? I would say the Axion areas have actually high points. The vibes and the look and all that. 5, 8. See, Angel's Eyes would be actually sick to use, but I don't know if you'll get a chance to just slap it. Like, I'd use that instead of the basic attack on the last hit to give him another revive, essentially. The rest of this I probably wouldn't touch. Maybe. Like, medium to all is probably not going to come in handy ever. Unless you could just use it, but I'm pretty sure you can only like, get 2 turns, just period. Right? Honestly, don't know if this will do it.
Did that Nevron just kick a different Nevron off the tower?
It looks that way.
Perfect chroma catalyst. Dude, jeez. Look at that upgrade. The 30. Titanite slab I gotta find. That is a psychotic upgrade. Man, that'd be huge. I wonder where you get those. Probably some challenge content, yeah. I would want that before I did some super hard shit.
Good stuff.
Fire, guys. Big.
Cut him down.
definitely want to get down there, but let's see what's up here.
Let's carve a path.
My man needs more alumina. I can believe it. Yes, man.
Vertigo, remember? His intentions are good, I know, but his methods...
Your father?
I'm the youngest, which makes everything worse.
Oh, I understand that. Only child.
Yeah, Claire's the oldest. She's just so perfect. So accomplished and talented. Papa's favorite. He's so proud of her. And Verso. Verso could always make Papa laugh. I had so many inside jokes. Then there's me.
And then there's you. The actual favorite. The one he calls his hidden star, but who's too shy and self-conscious to see it.
Yet here I am, messing things up even more.
Look around. He just wants you to fly.
Do it. The builder. The Grand Cafe de Lumiere. I don't know what that all means.
All these inventions. Gustave would have loved to see this.
Okay, Vertigo, man. Let us do some flying.
Nice.
Okay, so we have to go back and fall down. I thought maybe we'd get to it, but no. Little secret bit up there. I fell down into it. Oh no, it's just a bucket. Let's just go this way.
Ow, wow, wow.
Charging attack. That I don't know if that's actually gonna be worth it, though. I might as well. Worst case, I turn off. Looks like I might have to like fall down in on some of that shit. Not sure. Saw the door. Be good to hit that up. I don't remember where this guy's home is. Oh, I see it over there. More of these is good. Some more aluminum.
Brace yourselves. Today. Look out. Take your shots.
My turn.
Let's carve a path.
let's do this from. You end up right back where you start, so works for the best.
You speak to me of perfection, but is there really any such thing? Or is it a siren leading us astray? I happily predict that neither of us will ever summit that elusive peak, but I care little as long as we walk together. Art gives us the perception of control. For a moment as I paint, I find order among the chaos. That is, for me, a moment of pure contentment.
It's about
and
control,
that is
baby.
truly better than perfection.
Oh my god, it's Clair Obscur. Who the fuck is that? I bought that motherfucker, I don't think. Still got one, maybe 2 rooms left. Back. Music just changed.
Oh, lovely.
Was the music supposed to have changed in the first place and it just kind of stayed on the Height song forever? Maybe that's what happened. That's a shame, especially because this is a little too quiet. Let the music fucking breathe, bro. That's an that's my thing. It's like, I mean, the classic JRPGs, even modern ones, like that shit's fucking usually blasting, man, for damn good reason. It's probably why some of that shit's so memorable. Because it's a good soundtrack for sure. Some tracks maybe are less kind of evocative for me than others, but it's a good soundtrack. Just use it. Just the mixing was different. It's that like weird AAA vibe where it feels like it's almost like fucking ashamed of itself, which is not the case, clearly, but...
An advantage.
Or down fucking... Turn down the fucking battle music.
Let's carve a path.
The baguette returns. You love to see it. I think it's just so quiet. Like on my mixer, it's the fucking sound of like the wind that's loud, which really loud wind when you're up really high. I like that just fine. I mean, that's not a problem. Did we get that pick though? have to do some shot across the way here. Right angle. Right there. We get higher than this. Just a tricky shot I have to make, I guess. Well, it's not like literally a tricky shot, it's just kind of like it. I don't have to do a fucking thing other than find it. Well, let's see where this goes. Yeah, we need to go back. That's cool though. Real cool. We keep kind of going to the cliffs and back. Any darker though, or cloudy. Possible that just leads right back, but I mean, I gotta assume we're not gonna spend too much time on the same level. We're gonna keep going higher. It's probably one of the coolest areas. Some nice sights. We're actually kind of going with it, progressing through it. Find this grapple shot. Maybe there's a third one that I'm missing. Like, man, why is it so cool? I almost want to just boost it. But then the fucking battle music, like, fucking hurt my ears, it's so loud. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just a me thing, but I always find that so sad because it happens so fucking often too. It's just like lack of like wanting to have. Rock, man, like, come on. Can we get up from here? But then this is like double the volume. Clearly some shit going on. I mean, it's possible that this is just like coming up, but like, man, then why do this shit? Like showing it. takes a bit to get back, bro. Different checkpoints, you're going through like completely different atmospheres and cloud cover. It's like, man, are we really coming back? I don't know, Chief. Don't feel like it. Could be such a... And I could just make sure I take a mental note and come back in case it is something later. I'm not seeing shit. It'd just be weird if we took the hot air balloons back to like a level that's almost the same height when it's supposed to be this like climb thing. I mean, sure, you could go up and then we take a huge trip down, I guess, but... mental note. I feel like we're gonna go higher. I mean, of course, at some point. Keep an eye out. But that guy that I said I didn't fight? No, unless the hood comes off.
Cut him down.
Piano was cool there, but we ain't fighting for long, man.
Interesting.
Utakato Mahalu.
Okay. Thought he'd have something crazy to say about it, but the vibes going on. I guess that's the joke. Good. Tainted is good. We just want that. I'm sure getting that upgrade would be cute. Yeah, remembering where all these guys are is a fucking nightmare. You better hope you can buy what you need fucking right here now. Okay. That's it. It's a bench, tires, so.
Destraro.
Down. Is this one actually gonna lead to that ship? Also, the case. He doesn't need any of her stuff. Get shit mastered.
You're outmatched.
Interesting.
The shot. Shame we wasted a lot of time looking for it, but didn't have to make the call to put a fucking pin in it. It was the right call.
Useful.
It's crazy just how many of these there are, dude. Like, even at this point in the game, like, I'm still like 5 or 6 mastering at once. I have respect for it. Respect. Upgrading anti-blight. Upgrading protecting heal. Good. Yeah. Just do not have the money. I saw somebody say, "Oh, you get plenty of money in this game." Like, you're fucking insane, bro. I've like explored everything as much as I can up to this point. I still have to leave shit at the shops, man. People who don't know what the fuck they're talking. Maybe in the early game it feels that way. Some of this shit is fucking pricey, man.
Let's have some fun.
What have we here?
God, the chroma pickups you get it like worth shit, man. Like some of this shit costs like 50k, bro. Can't just be dropping a 3k on me, man. I need like fucking 30, 20 of these fucking things. Money's coming from the fights at this point. Let me actually finish up down here. It's a nice little song, but I do feel like something towards like the beginning or the other vibe song that was here at 5. The other kind of feeling song that was here was probably Better Pig. It's a bit more of like a adventure-y, kind of magical sort of sound. Kind of like that, but it was a bit more just like not ominous, but
An advantage.
But I guess I mean just keep going and fit. I thought it was gonna do the thing where like it would add a little bit more to it as you go. I'm a sucker for that kind of shit, especially in big dungeons. Always love to see it. And they kind of layer in more of the song as you climb it.
Perfect.
Which they do that kind of like layering, like when it comes to go into the like some of the battles and it'll add a bit more, or it will like change stuff as you're going through the zones. I'm not saying they don't do it, but that kind of like more like noticeable layer. At least keep adding more layers. Really cool. Acting tent. Each person, do they each get their own favorites? No, for some reason they don't. That kind of sucks. Oh well.
Expedition 61. Margot. See, but I disagree. I don't think she's lonely. She's alone, but she's not lonely. They clearly have some sort of society here, and she's the odd one out. Well, except for her co-conspirator in the workshop. I've never seen creatures fighting amongst themselves before. I admit I'm impressed by her creativity and drive. I feel almost like a traitor for saying it. But there's something about her. You can't help but want her to reach the sky.
Oops. So we got everything. It's kind of hard to tell. Like instead of like the vocals and all epic, I prefer something a little different, right? For a piece of kind of more fancy side stuff here. Like yeah, we get the grandeur of the fucking thing. Right? It kind of is just at this point a bit more like typical. Well, it's gone through like different phases, I guess. I mean, it's still a good track. I don't mean it that way. That's just bad. Big and epic can be awesome, but it has a lot less impact for me these days. Who dat? Not that I would say the song is big and epic. That's why it's like every time I say something, it's kind of like I'm like half in on it. % gradient charge, counter. We definitely want charging attack. I just need more loot. Don't want to forget. Definitely do the checkpoint. Who's this asshole, man? Oh, cameraman.
Let's carve a path.
Consoles new. Oh, charging counter. That's fine, but I said I don't even know if I want to use it unless I get the level 3 version. These are both good if we actually want like survival. I don't really care that much about that. Playing defenseless on break. Don't they already get defenseless when I smack them? And I'm only going to break them. Well, I could break them with the shot now, I guess. I could equip it. I mean, he's got a lot of extra I can get. So that's more powerful. That shouldn't be necessary. I'm trying to avoid just equipping shit for the memes, man. Solidifying's good. I don't have issues with survival right now. If I need to, I'll get some more going. I've got plenty of options for fun, but Like we could probably. It's those help a bit. More so in CL to get him more turn. It's not like he's like not getting something he needs or anything like that. The speed levels are so low though. I'd almost rather just get the attack power every time. I don't even know what her weapon is. It's probably not a good idea to do. Alicia. Are they bulls, Alicia? What's going on here? Are these made up versions of them that just exist here? For the mom to take a peek at?
Hello.
Alicia. Your letter.
Still got the seal on it, bro.
She blames us. Doesn't she? You didn't deserve that.
hope I don't have to do any solo shit.
Oh, you're the real accent. You know, Papa painted her. So, you know who she represents? You like being here with her.
I don't know what we got equipped on him, man. Not much, probably. Oh, I've got the breaker.
Spill some ink. Okay. This will hurt. Ready to carry. Blades sharpened. That's better.
This sword's like not useful for this.
The dance begins.
Okay. Like with the rest of the game, man, if you just go gamer mode, you can, that can be enough.
Void, take everything.
She's just magically stronger. We have that's a little juicier. Right off the top here. Our shit's a little low. I think that'll be fine. What else we got? Don't really need energizing, I feel like. solo. Good, of course. Sure, that's enough for now. Skippy.
Okay. Void, take everything.
Should be in the business now. Although the stronger is a little spooky.
Not looking good.
Probably heal. But what if I did?
This will hurt.
Okay. So yeah, so our character is the real issue, of course, but this is like a painted version of her. But I don't know why she was painted to be like exactly like she was in reality on the face thing. That's what was weirding me out. That she was always hanging with the real versions of some of the parents. By not being even fully like healed or anything, so it's kind of weird. Well, I guess Renoir wasn't real. There's only one real mom. Interesting.
I guess this represents his hope for us. For me, then. Go. Claim your piece of sky. both deserve to fly. Let me give you a new beginning.
Alicia.
Send me to my family.
Wait.
Mael!
I feel like she's always given the weirdest looks, man. I don't know if that's acting. What the fuck? This is weird. It's just like she's supposed to be kind of fucking odd. He has this like very like smug look, just kind of weird. Wacky bangs. Lithium. Lithium. Excuse me, it's not lithium. Cool place. Bit of story. Unknown family. Is there an afterlife in this place, man?
I'm sorry. It's what she wanted. I owed her that much. We owed her that much. I honored her wishes. That's something neither you nor Renoir ever did. And not Maman either.
I didn't get to say goodbye. You didn't wait. You didn't give me a chance to persuade her.
She knew what she wanted. You wouldn't have been able to sway her.
She's not you. You don't know that. I know her better than you do, but you didn't even give me the chance to try. You just erased her.
Verso.
You've lost two brothers. You know what it's like to lose your sibling and never get the chance to say goodbye. You painters, you just do what you want. You don't care how it affects the rest of us.
I do care. I know you're hurting, but the person who made that decision wasn't me. It was her. Would have been wrong to deny her just so you could try and talk her out of her decision.
She's the last of my family. I have no one left now.
You have me. You have us.
Maya, I wasn't ready.
Don't understand. You were ready when you set Papa free. You expected that he would erase the canvas and everyone in it. Isn't that the same thing?
It's different. It's different. Why did she do that?
You know why. But you're right. I should have thought of you. I should have given you a chance to say goodbye. I'm truly sorry, Verso.
At least she's free now.
I agree with him a bit though, man. Flexing them powers, man. It ain't no thing. Like I said, if she wants to right the world and then just peace out, that's probably for the best. But I don't know, something like that staying in it. But then I mean, I don't know what happened to her world from the outside.
Mael.
I'm getting quite tired of people telling me to go home. So please, no more.
Fine. As you wish.
They're counting on me. I won't abandon them. And I refuse to abandon you.
Yeah.
The monolith looks strange without Mama or her number there.
It feels less oppressive.
I guess. I wonder what Mama's doing now. She must be so upset.
Yeah.
Claire won't be happy either. They're probably driving each other crazy right now. Although, I doubt Claire's been home much. Knowing her, she's probably hunting down the writers responsible for the fire.
Sounds like Clair.
Yeah. Barely saw her when I was home. She took Verso's death very personally. Well, we all did.
I've met her 3 times.
You have?
The first time was right after the fracture with Expedition Zero. She stopped us at the barrier.
She told you everything then?
Yeah. Then tried to kill us when we wouldn't go home.
Claire.
She found me years later and tried to recruit me. Then she found me again. 16 years ago. Told me to keep an eye on you. I think she felt you were safer here. Away from her war.
Wait. So, you've been watching me this whole time?
From afar. I'd slip back to Lumiere occasionally.
So, you knew where I was, and you left me there too?
I couldn't exactly take you with me, but I tried to look out for you. And once you left Lumiere, I stayed close. I cleared all the really dangerous Nevrons out of your path, and I pulled you away on the beach.
But you also let Renoir kill the rest of the expedition. You didn't help them.
There were too many of them to save.
I need to ask you something.
What?
You wouldn't lie to me, right?
I think we're well past that.
On the cliff. Gustave,
What is it?
did you let Renoir kill Gustave? Could you have saved him?
The truth, man. This isn't it. This is a key choice because they reveal what happened right here. I feel like it would be in this character to lie. Let's see what happens.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Why?
I was afraid. If you found out about the canvas and he was there, you would refuse to help me send Mama home.
So you let him die?
I did. I should have told you everything sooner, but I couldn't take any chances.
Thanks. For telling me the truth. Yeah. It looks bland without a number.
You're a paintress? Paint something.
How about, Papa, you go home?
Catchy.
Come on, let's do it.
Forged in truth. Offset to the sound of my neighbor yelling. The sports. An extreme hit kills weak target. I think him. I think, like I said, Versa is the most interesting character, especially because he's not even like quite, or, you know, some OG Versa. Like, he is a guy that lies a lot and hides it under like a smooth demeanor, and I think Ben Starr like really owns that. But he comes across as like a good dude, or sometimes he's doing shit for the right reasons, but like he does some pretty nasty shit too. Probably because they've just been around for so long and his like understanding of like the meta of it all. But he's also a participant because he's not real, he's painted. But him like lying there would fit his character in that he's kind of like, you know, that he's just kind of carrying on with that kind of deal. But him saying the truth there is kind of almost like not out of character, but kind of like a character growth thing. But it also kind of reveals that he's like in a very selfish vision. Oh, great. Crash. I feel like if you sit for too long on something, this shit crash. Let me get back in there and make sure we've seen that. I also thought it was a cute way of using the where's my mouse? Okay. Just Alt F4, please. Fucking Christ, man. I'm tired of this shit, man. Let me make sure it's all good, and then I might take a break. Like, get new drivers, take a minute, relax, grab a drink. Might stay up late, we'll see. But I like how they use the game there, because you don't really know with him. You can't know that. You could see him lying, but he could have just been late, right? It's possible. But you probably would assume, because they're even bringing this conversation up,